There's an art controversy taking shape in East Austin. Some longtime studio artists are trying to stay open after complaints from neighbors. KXAN's Doug Shoup has spent the day investigating what those complaints are all about. He joins us live outside one of those studios tonight. Hi, Doug.
Hi, Shannon. You know, some say that this looks like just a lot of scrap metal, while others say it is art in the making. And these artists have been here for decades, but they say it's only been in recent weeks that code compliance inspectors have been paying them a visit and issuing code violations. The reason? Because these art studios are located in residential neighborhoods.
I enjoy creating.
Art can be moving. Many of Barry George's metal sculptures are literally.
It uses butter churn as a drive mechanism.
Although he's had his studio at 3rd and Adiac for 19 years, in January, code inspectors began calling him.
The guy said, well, you need to do some cleaning up there, and I said, I'll get right on it. And he says, by the way, we think there's some issues with you working in that space.
George says inspectors asked him to pick up the metal around his yard.
In my mind, it's not junk. Eventually, it gets turned into big birds and trees and things like that.
Large-scale sculptor Philippe Kleinfelder and his wife Sun-Young Chung, who makes pottery, have had their studio on Gullet Street for 28 years. But they, too, recently received code violations and say the city has not given them any specifics.
We believe that is essential to Austin being the creative place that it is, to allow people like us to survive.
Some neighbors, however, have complained about the artist's properties, sales from their studios in areas zoned for single-family homes, and traffic from the East Austin studio tour during 2 weeks in the fall.
I think bottom line is, you know, the city codes are set out to address and protect the public health, safety, and welfare of the community. And if we've got complaints that are coming in, we do need to address them.
Not all neighbors complain, though. Some, like Sylvia Rodriguez, enjoy art next door.
I figured that as long as they pay their taxes, what's the big deal?
The city, however, says it must enforce rules. Now, artists like George hope to get variances to keep creating and keep Austin, Austin. Well,
this is what keeps Austin weird in my mind. You know, you start taking away this and it starts losing the character.
Now, a town hall type meeting is in the works for the artists, the promoters of the studio tour, as well as for code compliance workers. We're going to continue to follow this one and let you know what compromises, if any, these parties agree upon. Reporting live in East Austin tonight, Doug Shoup, KXAN Austin News.